Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Bowman here, and we are continuing Baldur's Gate 2, Shadows of Amon, and we are about to enter the last chapter of the game, Chapter 7. We're about to enter the Elven City. Here we go.
I hope this is worth it. Guided by the light of the Rim Lanthorn, you pass effortlessly through what had seemed an impenetrable wall of trees. The city that greets you as you emerge is at once inspiring, but also profoundly troubling. For amidst the majestic architecture are dozens of bodies, elves that have fallen while defending their home. Soldan Esalar is in the grip of Irenicus and his minions, and it will not be relinquished without a fight.
It is as I feared. The madman Irenicus has unleashed his anger upon the city, and worse yet, I now recognize the magic he has employed. Corruption magics, illusions from a race of spirits, the Rakshasa. Such creatures are very predatory. It would appear that there is no depth to which Irenicus will sink. Soldan Esalar is under siege. With this number of beasts under his command, Irenicus will be very hard to unseat.
I would not wish to damage the city. What would be the best course of action? We must proceed with caution. Not everyone in the city can withstand an onslaught like this. Their safety must take priority. You must seek out Elistame. She will know what to do. She has a link to the divine, not unlike your own, though through a much more benevolent spirit. Feeling that, find the High Priestess, Demon. If anyone had warning of Irenicus and made preparations, it would have been one of those two. Go, Soren. I will garrison this area with my entire war guilds. We will shepherd people to safety as you secure the inner city. Move out, men. Watch for survivors and be aware of magical. Yes, my liege, it shall be done as you say. For the Queen.
I'm so happy you brought me with you.
Okay.
I never imagined that we would be doing such great things.
Let's see. I think we want to go... Let's try going somewhere over here.
I command pure chaos! Find it off for the love of crumb cake!
Next time, even close.
On.
I'll hurt you if I have to.
Destruction? Certain. Get down, everyone!
It's fight!
Oh, for the love of crumb cake! Close, was it?
I will only slow you down. You are a slippery one.
Hold still.
For the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
I don't like the look of this.
Let's see.
I hope this is worth it. I hope this is worth it. I'm willing.
The distinctive elven container is locked and no amount of pressure will force it open. The lid holds 5 pressure plates, each adorned with symbols common to Solonsalar. Cryptic text below the runes make references to a priest stone in the room above. A clue to the puzzle, perhaps. Above the runes, the inscription reads, "The natural order shall prevail." Obviously, the runes in the box must be pressed in a certain order to access the contents. The edge of the box seems corroded, as if by acid. Which rune will you press? Let's try this one. The plate moves into the lid and stays. What shall you press next? This one. The plate moves and lid stays. Water? Tree? It works. There's only one rune left. That which represents Solonsalar. You press it and the box opens. Within you find the talisman.
I carry too much as it is. Your item's on the ground. This is worth it.
Anything up here?
You're a stranger.
Eek, more monsters, more monsters. No, it's not monsters, it's just strangers. Please, sir, can you help us? Mother and father, they told us to wait inside. They went outside, and we heard such strange noises. They're dead. Mother and father are dead. No, villainess, that's not true. You've seen them, haven't you? You've seen them, right? I haven't seen them, but that doesn't mean they're dead, child. Come, you should go to the city gates. It is safe there. They're dead, I knew it. They might not be. Come. Thank you, sir. Let's see. Try... Did we go over there? I forget.
My heart is filled with joy.
I know we've been here. Nope.
The best surfacer is a dead surfacer.
At last, guard duty grows tedious. Let's get down to the killing you. Well, I suppose I should be official about this. You there, all citizens must stay indoors under the threat of death. The High Priestess is being punished for her part in our Master's curse. You shall be slain for even thinking to approach your house.
Let my friends be hurt.
Come on.
Oh, I'll show
If
you
you
a
are not
fight.
servants of the exile, then aid me against these creatures, I beg of you.
Oh my!
Victory!
I'll show you a
This is
Thank you for your assistance, strangers.
Forgive me also if I reward your effort with questions. How do you come to be here? Our city is not usually found by outsiders, doubtedly so, with the exile employing his magics to hide us. It is beyond for tourists if you stumbled here unknowingly. I seek the one you call the exile. Irenicus has taken much from me. It is our folly if we think his terror would be isolated. I apologize if he painted you, for we are partially to blame for each act of evil he survives to commit. We will seek to make reparations when this matter is done, but the exile is firmly in control at the moment. We are at his mercy. Elhan was particularly vexing, demanding help while also refusing information. I'm not so concerned with the shame of our people over Irenicus and Bodhi. What good is our silence if the city is crushed because we would not seek help? You are not an elf. It must be difficult to fathom why we are so hesitant to speak of this. Hopefully you will come to understand. The exiles were not always as you know them now. They once had names that I would have been proud to speak and were as worthy as any others of praise. Then they have fallen far from their lofty perch. I see no trace of worth in them now. Certainly you are not entitled to your misgivings. You would not be here if you were not driven by powerful emotions, and the exile is good at provoking a reaction. He has garnered the strongest reaction from us, his own people, for he wronged us greater than any other. He is a criminal that knows no bounds. Yes, he was elven as we are, but no longer. Queen Elesme cast him out, for he had proven he was not elven at heart. That must have been some crime. What did he do? She and he were well known in the elven court of Silensular. He, at least, was a great asset to our kind and kin. He was the greatest of our mages, as skilled as any of the elven blood could be without divine assistance. He even had the favor of the queen. It was not enough. Of the two, the sister was the insatiable one. She was not as regarded, but she held great influence over her brother and pulled him into her madness. How lovely. It's nice that those butchers keep so close. Together they sought more than was possible. They wished the power of the gods, and they were not concerned about the consequences. He of the exiles performed a dark ritual and committed a grave offense against the greatest symbol of our longevity, the tree of life. He sought to merge his essence with the divine tree, draining it and stealing its energy. He failed, but there was a price to pay for the rest of us. He disrupted the elven connection to land and nature. There was a great shock that ran through Silensular, and many of our weaker citizens lay near death. That he would endanger so many for he and his sister's selfish goals was one thing, but to threaten the very nature of what makes us who we are was unfathomable. Then why was he not killed outright? It would have saved a lot of trouble. An unforgivable thing, I'm sure. What came of it? It fell to Elisimi to judge the crime, and she was harsh. Having forsaken everything elven, they would be outcasts, so they might learn how precious our ways are. Of spiritually high regard, she petitioned the gods, and a divine curse was placed upon the exiles. All of their connection to the elven spirit was severed. She thought it as a punishment worse than death, a life no longer than a human's, and their elven spirits banished from the paradise all elvenkind are entitled to. The sister exposed herself to vampirism to try and counteract the divine curse, but gods are not routed so easily. The brother did not risk the same. A better man would have learned to appreciate what he had lost, perhaps learning humility and seek to make amends. He did not prove to be a better man. You cut Irenicus and Bodhi loose, and instead of reforming, they plotted revenge. Typical. We had hoped this would turn out better. The exiles had found a way to restore himself. He has made pacts with our most despised enemies and resumed his original plot. And this is where I come in. He stole my divine soul through some sort of ritual. I have no way to accurately measure the cost of your decisions on you. Reparations will be made if there is anyone left here to make them. I'm still in shock that this happened. So much of Silencelar's defenses were away battling the drow in their incursion at the temple. We were left weak. One group of the exiles helping another, both so full of their petty hatred and jealousy that they would stop at nothing to strike at our hearts. The exile brought the city magical constructs and demons and a black dragon which landed to the northwest. I have been trying to fight, but there are too many. I am to find Elisme. After that, Irenicus is mine to deal with. The exile sealed the streets with his minions and taken Elisme into the palace. I have made an attempt to enter, but it is sealed tight. Whether you search for the queen or seek the exile for reasons of your own, you will have to get into the palace and also deal with the monsters in the streets. And I believe there is a way to do both at the same time, though it will not be easy. No, we have seen it, that it will not be easy. Of course we'll help. I can feel the Tree of Life calling out in pain, and the pain of the elves is its pain as well. We must do what we can, Soren. Do we even have time for this? We're here to get Soren Merrick's soul back. Maybe if it wouldn't take so long, it's horrible to see this place suffer. I obviously do not have the strength myself to complete the task. I think perhaps you do. If I tell you what is to be done, will you do it? I will. How can the creatures be stopped? The temple is dedicated to Relifane. Relifane, he can summon the spirit defenders of the forest to protect us, and has the power to break the seal on the palace. But the Leaf Lord must be awakened, his avatar summoned in order for the spirits to come. The exiles' creatures have desecrated the temple and stolen the artifacts I need. The artifacts are lost in the city, held by the exiles' minions, perhaps even the Black Dragon in the northwest. There are 3, the Talisman, the Golden Cup, and the Moonblade. Go into the temple, which will most likely be guarded, and place the items on the statue in the center. This will summon the avatar to our defense. Are you certain this is the solution? I believe so, stranger. I cannot be sure, but only he has the power. Go, please. The longer you wait, the more elves will suffer. Quickly. Alright, well, we already have the talisman.
Alright, listen, Fifi. I may be an intelligent sort, but I've had no formal education.
Great fun!
I won't let my friends be hurt! Next time.
Victory unclear. Destruction certain.
What's happened to the Queen? She's been taken, hasn't she?
Blast these golems. May the Protector spear the exile's soul for whatever he's done here today. And blast us, too, for setting so much to fight the drow and leaving Golden Silencelar unprotected. A question for you, stranger. I thought the exile had hidden us. How do you come to be here? I came with Elhan, who was at the gates evacuating the city. Elhan is at the gates, then that is where we must go. Thank you, stranger. I pray that you are here to help our city in the darkest hour. Would that I could end an exile's life myself. If you do anything here today, I pray that you find the exile and give the corrupted fool what he truly deserves, death and eternity in the abyss.
This is worth it.
Okay. It's not that hard, everyone.
We are all heroes. You and Boo and I. Hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice!
Okay. Come on.
I hope this is worth it.
Stone harp. Don't think it's anything we need, but
I hope this is worth it.
it's over here to the forest clearing.
We are all heroes. You and Boo and
gather
I.
your party before
Hamsters and
venturing
rangers everywhere. Rejoice!
Your cursed brethren are dead. If Irenicus, your wounds are many, elf, give me the blade, and I shall allow you to live. Never, I shall gladly die to save the blade. You shall die, and I will have it. There is more power in it than you know. Grant me death and victory. Wait, I must... Oh no.
I hope this is worth it.
We have the blade.
The fair folk rarely have time for small talk.
No, no, go away. You're just another illusion trying to trick me. I won't open the gate, I won't. Forget it then.
Get down, everyone!
Murder, death, kill! Murder, death, kill!
Go for the eyes, fool! Go!
I'll hurt
For
you
the
if I
eyes,
have
fool!
to!
Go for the eyes!
Don't let them hurt me! Fool!
Yeah.
I'm willing.
I'll show you a fight.
I don't let them do
This
this!
cannot be happening! It cannot!
Oh, thank you, my lady. Yes, thank you. We thought for sure their horrible creatures would kill us. They slaughtered all of our priestesses. Yes, they came into the temple and killed them. All of his children. Oh, but the demon, the high priestess, she's still alive. I saw her earlier battling these creatures. You must save her. Do not worry, I've already rescued her. Oh, that's wonderful news. If only someone could stop these creatures now. Alhan is evacuating everyone at the gates. I suggest you go there now. Yes, of course.
I hope this is worth it.
Stone horn.
That'll leave a mark.
I hope this is worth it.
Gotcha.
I hope this is worth it.
Gotcha.
Can't get in there.
You have my greeting.
Worth it.
Greetings, strangers. I hope that you are here to help in our hour of need. It is all I can do to keep these poor people from dying. These creatures must be stopped. I was wondering, have you seen High Priestess Demon? She left us amongst the creatures to find the relics from the temple. I worry for her. I've spoken to her, yes. She is fine at the moment. Then she has told you about the relics, I hope. The Avatar must be summoned if the place is to be opened and these creatures stopped. Please, I beg of you, help us. I can only offer you a bit of my own healing magic as assistance if you like. Do you need healing, my friend? Certainly, any healing you could offer me would be appreciated. Of course, allow me to touch you, valiant one. I shall mend your wounds.
Hold still.
Slayers of children, the wrath of the righteous will take you this day. Lay down your arms and live as slaves. Your city is doomed. Slavery is preferable to death, is it not? If indeed Irenicus shall rule, his kingdom shall have. Never shall the children bow before you.
You now try something. Don't let my friends be hurt. My blade is Whittingham does nothing.
Try something different. Try something different. I leave you in the ground.
Victory unclear. Destruction certain.
Don't make a look to this.
No, go away. You're just another illusion. I was sent here by Elhan. I'm no illusion. Elhan, open. No, I don't believe it. You're just trying to trick me. Look, Elhan is at the gate, and I'm here to find Irenicus. I've done nothing but fight illusions and monsters here, so your fear is understandable. Just open the gate, please. I suppose. I still need to find this dragon.
Get down!
You a fight.
I command pure chaos!
Scream for mercy.
Kinda.
Hot butter.
Food. Irenicus has sent lunch at last. It is well. I grow tired of this. Treasure or no. Nistra Menantini is no pathetic soldier to stand guard over a tarnished cup. You have the goblet of life. Give it to me, and I shall leave you in peace. Idiot, food does not make demands of me. The task is beneath my dignity, but I will not be derelict in protecting the goblet. The reward is too great. Then die, worm. I will take the goblet. Excellent. I do so enjoy it when they struggle.
Scream the backhand
for
of
mercy.
justice.
Someone? Anyone? I'm in quite a bit of pain here.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end this episode here, and after that, we will see what we can do with the 3 items that we have been requested to get. So thank you very much for joining me on this episode, as we're winding our way towards the end of our playthrough of Baldur's Gate 2, Shadows of Amon. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you all in the next one.